Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. We're going to get some stuff done for Texas today, so that's a good thing. I got some bags prepped. I did some stuff off camera, and I'll get to that at the end of the video. This is one of those Temu bags, and this is a Cricut little pouch. And I've never worked with glitter iron-on and then a regular iron-on to go on top of it. So one iron-on top of the other. I've never actually done that. So this will be new to me. Fingers crossed it works. The pink is Tech Wrap glitter iron-on. I really love that color. I'm using another glitter pink iron-on later in the video. It's lighter. And yeah, I'm really loving the iron-on. So this is a quote from Coco Chanel, and I thought it would be really cute on this bag. I really do like the quote, and so I'm going to put the quote over the double C's for Chanel. And like I said, I've never done it before, so this will be my first time doing this. Fingers crossed it works. So I'm just going to weed this. Shouldn't take but a minute since it's a big design. You know, every time it should only take a minute, then it takes way longer. So I'm just pulling apart, weeding the iron-on. And again, it's just the double C's from Coco. From Chanel. Just going to weed out the middle. Going to lint roll the bag. Get it all nice and clean. I forgot to pre-press. Preheat the bag. There you go, it's a Cricut bag. I'm going to get some Teflon and put it in the bag to protect it. And fold it in half. There you go. Get my heat mat. That heat mat, once again, is from Amazon, if you're interested in purchasing one. Okay. Just going to make sure I get the C's on the right position. There's the quote. Again, first time doing this. As long as this is pretty straight, the other part should be fine. That looks about right. Start ironing it on. I'm going to bump this to 2. I had it on 1 because I did some stuff off camera. But now I've moved it to 2 for the glitter. And I don't necessarily think I want it totally adhered, but I want it more adhered than that. Going up a wing and a prayer. Okay, going back and forth on this bag. Let's see. Nope. Not yet. So So this is not a pre-made design. I just took the Chanel C's and then I took a quote from her and I want to apply it on top. And let's see. Ow, that is hot, people, hot. Okay, we're gonna let that rest. Ooh, is that hot? Really, really hot. Okay, we'll let that rest and we'll do this little thing for coral. I figure being in Texas, I've never been there. Like I've driven through, but I've never like spent any time there. And I understand it's hot and humid. I don't know. Is it hotter than at Hotlanta? That place you walk outside during the summer, you want to walk right back inside and take a shower. Is it like that? I don't know. But I figure she probably eats a lot of popsicles, or at least asks for them. And this is a popsicle holder. So I thought I'd just make her one with her name on it. Purple's her favorite color. I'll lint roll it and preheat it. Get this mess out of the way. And then put her name on it like this. That's cute. I don't know the font information off the top of my head, but I will list it down below in the description. I appreciate you guys so much. A lot of your comments just amaze me, and I'm very humbled by them. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. It's weird when you're a homebody, you stay at home, you don't really go out, and then you have these beautiful comments, and they are very humbling. Okay, so I'm just going over Coral's name with the Easy Press, and we will put that down and let that cool, and we could check on this. Fingers crossed. I had thought, okay, so it just needed to cool down. I had thought that you don't fully put the glitter down. I don't know, and I wouldn't know how that works. Because you're ironing on another iron-on, like you're doing a double iron-on. Okay, so this is a quote from Coco Chanel, and it says, and this is for everyone that's listening, everyone that's watching, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. That's for all of us, including all of you. And please teach others as well. Okay. I love it. Fingers crossed. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. Okay. So now I'm going put this on. I know that this has to go on to protect the other iron-on because I've taken off the protective sheet. So I'm just going back and forth. Back and forth with the mini press, hoping to make sure I've covered every letter. Okay, we will let this cool down and we will check. the other project. Check that out. Okay. Nice. Okay. Take the Teflon sheet. You know, if you've been with me for a while, you know that after I iron on, I like to go over it really fast with, this is parchment paper, not a Teflon sheet, but I know that you understand when I do those little mistakes. Okay. So this will be added. Isn't that cute? This will be added to Coral's bag. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's precious. Anything for that little girl. Okay, so we'll set that aside. And I grabbed a couple more of these. Does this one have? No. But it did. Oh, but it's right here. Okay, so these are those puffy phone cases that I got from Temu. And I thought I would make a couple more, get them out of the way. Isn't that a really pretty color? I love it. Okay, so we're going to put this one here. This says beach, please. And let me just look at it for a second. I love it. It's so cute. And I got this design on Cricut Design Space. I'm just going over it. The mini press is on 2. It's been on 2. I am going to put it back down to 1 for the last, very last craft. Just going over it with the mini press, back and forth, making sure I have covered every letter. And we will put this one down, move this over, and lift this one up. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, I'm removing the plastic cover slowly. And oh my goodness, I love this. Wow. Look at that. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. That is so pretty. I have to make one of these for my cousins. I do. Don't worry, it won't be now. It'll be another time. I love that. I absolutely love that. We must never adjust ourselves to fit into anybody else's reality. That is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. Wow. Wow. Okay. And that is another craft completed. Okay, let's get this one done. The opening is here. Move this out of the way. And do it this way. I'm going to get this out. Put it here. Well, I should have taken that out earlier. It's still retaining heat. Okay, and this one, we've done this one before. It says Beach University, but I liked the way this turned out so much that I wanted glasses. I wanted to make more. Let me just take a look at this really fast. Okay, I see a little something there. Otherwise it looks okay. looks good. Put this here, maybe up here so it's not really in the seams. The university's not in a seam either. Okay. Check that out. That looks good. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then we'll get this over it to protect the bag itself. Okay, so I'm going over it on 2, making sure that I go over every letter. I spend time on every letter, just going back and forth. Back and forth. Okay. We will let this one cool down and check on this one. Let me get this out of the way. Second. All right. Well, that one lifted perfectly. Okay, these are stunning when you put like a little bit of glitter on them. They really just pop. I'm very happy with these. Very, very happy. I'm just going to go over it with the parchment paper because it makes me feel better knowing I did everything possible to make sure that it's really adhered to the material. So that one is done. What do you guys think? I love it. I think it's it's beautiful. Wow, I'm super happy right now. Okay, this one can use a little bit more cooling. Let me get that. And let's go ahead and lift this one off. Just like the last one, lifting very easily. Again, the white glitter just pops on the puffy bag. Again, these are from Temu. And I bought them a while ago. I don't know how much they were. I do know they're still on Temu. Okay, so just once again, for peace of mind, going over the design one more time with parchment paper. And there you go. I love it. Well, I hope it comes across on the screen as it does in person, because it is stunning. Okay. For the next craft, we have this t-shirt that I picked up at Target a while ago. And I'm going to put a cute little design on here. And this one's coming with me to Texas. And this, let me just clean this lint roller and get this lint rolled. And I think I need to bring it up a little tiny bit. Okay, I don't think I weeded this design yet. I did not. Let me scooch this over. If I'm not mistaken, oh, I wish I had this up so I remembered how it goes. I might be able to look at something. Let me take a look. So I believe this, yeah, really? Am I sure? I think I take the flower out. Yeah. Okay. I think this comes off. Okay, and then we're going to do the middles. Oh, there's only 2 middles. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely it. It's so cute. Okay, so this is going to go right. Okay, this is going to go right here. I take off my glasses. Is that straight? The crookedness of the plastic protection is playing with my eyes. Playing with my eyes. Let me just grab it for a second. That's so cute. So my original thought was to do this in black. And then I thought, no, don't do it in black. Do it in a pretty color. And I'm glad I did. Isn't that pretty? Okay. I don't think I preheated, so, but I don't want to mess with it anymore, so I'm just going to go for it. It's on 2, and I am going to change it back to 1 right after this craft. And let it cool down to 1, and you'll see why. Wow. That's pretty. I'm going to make more. That color pink is really pretty. This is Siser Iron-On HTV. The bright pink that we used earlier on the bag, that was Tech Wrap. And this is Siser. Oh, wow. You guys, that's so pretty. Okay, let me concentrate on these little letters for a second, and then we will flip it over and let it cool down. Okay. Okay. I love that. We're going to let that cool down. It won't take but a minute. Oh, let me turn the easy press down to 1. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just grabbed a drink. Okay. Oh, nice and cool. Okay, here we go. It's pulling a little bit. Let's give that another go. It didn't release as easily as the other items have. So we'll give this another go. That's the dog. If you can hear that, that's the dog. That's Jupiter. My Jupitins. Okay. Concentrating on the ends. I've already reduced the heat, so hopefully this will be enough. Yeah, there's a big difference. Okay, we are going to flip this over again. Yeah, draw out the heat and try again. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to make so many more. I love this design. I have another design too. We'll do the other design another day. Wow. It's nice. I love it. Okay, sorry about that. So again, just for peace of mind, I like to go over my designs, my iron-ons, with a piece of parchment paper or Teflon, whatever I have next to me that's handy. And I just love going over it and making sure that it's all adhered. Wow. This is going to Texas. I might wear it on the airplane. With the little jacket. I love it. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy I chose pink. Okay, guess what I did? Guess what I did? I finally cut out the designs for this. Now, if you've been with me for a while, the design will be, you'll remember it. And I'm supposed to have 4 of these, and I can only find 3. So after this video, I am going to check and see if I can get one from Target. I'm hoping I can, fingers crossed. If I happen to find the 4th one, either they didn't put it in my bag, or, God forbid, they didn't put it in my bag, or it's somewhere in the house. Like in the basement, you know, Switzerland. It's the only thing I can think of. Though I did look. But again, it's not set up right. Crafting is not set up right. Not yet. We've moved it a couple of times, and then with the fire, oh, everything got messed up. Okay. So this goes, we're going to do right here. So A would go right there. Let me stand up and look at that. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. Might be a little crooked up here. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah. We're going to go with that. Now, it's on one, and I'm putting this over it because this is really, it's plasticky, and I don't want it to burn. So in order to get the edges, you can just iron on like this, right? But I want to make sure I'm getting all these edges, but I don't want the iron to go on the actual bag. So to give me leeway, I am using parchment paper. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was probably Kobe. The door's shut. He can't get in. Okay. So this sometimes takes 2-3 tries to get it to adhere because it's so low. It's on 1. And the reason why I do it on 1 is because of this type of material. And I put this in between instead of the bottom so the plastic doesn't burn to the plastic. I'm calling it plastic, whatever kind of material it is. Polyurethane, I think it is. I don't want this to stick to this and burn together. So I put this in the middle. But it does take a while. You do really have to go back and forth. And it takes a while. And for this one, I peel it right after. So did I get it all? Is it all? Was that enough time? We can just take a look. Yeah, this one comes off better when it's still warm or hot, or however you want to say it. Now I'm going to put this on, and we're not quite done. One more piece that needs to be put on. And I'm really, really happy with the way these turned out. I just wish that I had the 4th one. Like, where could it be? Or what if they didn't give it to me? Okay, so the other part of this bag is, this bag was purchased at Target. It's part of their summer. Okay, first I'm going to look and see if that looks about center. It looks about center to me. Okay, so this one, okay. Don't want that. That's definitely not the right place to do it. Okay. I went back and forth in my head with the black. I know I could have done gold, but I chose to stay with the black, and you will see how, because it's glitter, it kind of piques your curiosity. If you were to see somebody with this bag and you see the little bit of glitter, you're kind of like, oh, what does that say? And I'll show you. I will show you. Going back and forth with the mini. Okay. Oh. Okay, and we are going to let this part cool down. Okay, I'm going to show you the ones that I already did. Let me have this, honey. Thank you. Okay, so while that cools down, I did this one off camera, so you guys don't have to see me do 3 of the same thing. Should be 4, but right now. Now this one, luckily the spade went into the white, but it has just enough sparkle for you to say, what does that say? And this one, the spade went into the black, but again, it has just enough sparkle to interest you in saying, what does that say? I think they turned out lovely. I really like them. So those are the two. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, it's coming off nicely. Okay, and I'm just going to run this over really fast. Did I do it over here? I think I did, right? Can never be too careful when it comes to your designs. Okay, so there you go. This is bag number 3, and I'm hoping that I find bag number 4. So 1, 2, and 3. Those are lovely. Target. Okay, let's grab the other projects we worked on and go over everything. So there's 3, should be 4 Target bags. These are $10 at Target. I don't know if they're still available. And all it says is open story. Water resistant reversible tote. We put the Ciao on it. This is Siser iron-on, and the Kate Spade is, good question. I don't know. It's either Siser or Cricut glitter. We did these 2 beach bags. The white and the glitter really makes it pop. They turned out so cute, and I'm really happy with both of those. So we got both of those done. We did this popsicle for Coral. Doesn't that turn out cute? She's got to be eating popsicles in Texas. And then there is this t-shirt, which I think turned out adorable. I'm really happy with that. Super cute. And this beautiful bag with the Coco Chanel quote, "Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself." That is so true. Okay, folks, that is everything we got done today. Everything looks so cute. I'm really happy with everything. I hope something in this video inspired you. I want to thank you again for returning, and if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help move the channel, and hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button really helps move the channel to where it will finally get to a place where it will grow, and it will help with all these designs, me coming up with them and buying the supplies and everything. So just thank you guys so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. Happy crafting, and I will see you all on the next video. Thanks again. Bye, you guys.